So this lady actually not only poisoned, she murdered a lady that she was taking care of with eye drops. Now, I had no clue. And seriously, I would have never thought about this. But it is said to have been inspired by Wedding Crashers, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Said on that show that if you put Visine in someone's drink, it would cause them to have diarrhea. So it was sort of like one of those pranks. Well, after reading more deeply into this, it goes far deeper than a prank. Okay, this happened in 2018. However, this lady was just charged yesterday with this crime of first-degree murder. Not only did she do that, she had also stolen hundreds of thousands of dollars from this lady. I have also read that on an episode of a show called Chicago Fire, again, I have never watched that they were talking about this as well. So, watch your kids, people. If this is one of the new pranks or challenges or something going around, this is deadly. And I had no idea about this Visine being such a deadly over-the-counter thing. Seriously, I had no clue. And now some of you may have, but I truly didn't know. So we're going to go into this in a little more in depth because I do think it's very important. Because I feel like some of you out there may not know this. And you know as well as I do that with the challenges on Facebook, TikTok, all these places, and I'm not saying this is a challenge that's out there. I hope it's not. But it does seem like it's happening quite a lot lately. And I had no clue about it. And I had no clue how dangerous this stuff was. You can't taste it. So it's just, we'll get into that in just a moment. But this lady right here did murder her friend with Visine. Let's listen to a little clip, and then when I come back, we're going to talk about a few more things. A woman kills her millionaire husband with eye drops. And she was actually inspired by the show Wedding Crashers. Now, it's not to say that the others weren't as well, but this one admits that she was, and she put it in his coat. In the eye drops that actually causes the problem, which really, I had no idea. That's what I can't quit saying. It really was shocking to me. A lot of us have Visine just in our purses or, throw it over on the coffee table and something, put that stuff up. It's deadly. Like if kids were to get a hold of it or an animal were to get the bottle and how they'll chew on things. So let's get into why it's so bad and what it actually does. Eye drops like Visine and Murine Plus and chlorine are marketed as ways for you to get the red out of your eyes. Tetrahydrozoline is a chemical that's in many of these eye drops that can serve as decongestants and vasoconstrictors. Vaso stands for vessel, as in blood vessel, and constrictor means make more narrow. When blood vessels become more narrow, less blood can flow through them. To do their thing, such eye drops should go into you guessed it, your eyes, not your mouth. Typically, correct use is no more than 2 drops in your eyes 6 times a day. It is a different story if eye drops go down your mouth. Tetrahydrozoline can be absorbed through your gastrointestinal tract into your main blood circulation much more readily and then travel to your heart and central nervous system. There, it can get the drop on you and slow your heart rate and lower your blood pressure to dangerous levels. It can also lead to a drop in body temperature, a coma, and of course death. And this is important. Even relatively small amounts can be toxic. The smaller the body size, the less that's needed to cause major problem, even be life-threatening. Make sure that you keep eye drops safe and secure. You don't want them putting even a few milliliters of this stuff in their mouth. If you suspect that someone has ingested it, do not try to make the person vomit it back up. That may actually increase their absorption of the chemical. Instead, loosen any tight clothing they may be wearing, such as a belt, a necktie, skinny jeans. If needed, administer mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, CPR, and call poison control and get emergency care as soon as possible. In general, be careful about using such eye drops, even if they go where they are supposed to go. Avoid using such medications unless you really need them. Sadly enough, you're going to get people to do these things. They'll see it on TV and they'll think, I'm going to do this and I'm going to give somebody diarrhea. Kids will even do it at school. That's a big thing that's a worrisome to me as well. I mean, kids can go in the store and buy Visine. It's not like it has something on it that is restricted for adults to buy. They can go in and buy it. I know this for a fact because I had my granddaughter go in and pick me up some eye drops for my contacts, so I know it can be done. I mean, kids could bring a bottle of this to school and put it, in another kid's drink, just to think it's funny if they start having diarrhea in the middle of class, and it goes much deeper than that. So let's talk to our kids about this, guys, and let's go ourselves right now. If you know you have Visine in your house, or animals, or any of the like, right now, before you do another thing, go get that and put it away. Put it up to where the children and animals can't get it. I didn't know this, and I actually felt like this was something that maybe others didn't know about as well. So do that and share this and let others know about this, because I'm big in this whole true crime thing, and when I didn't know about it, I feel certain others doesn't know about it as well. So, alright guys, thank you all for listening, and until next time, this is UnJustified.